Hey everyone, have you ever wanted to create videos but didn't want to get in front of a camera for one reason or another? Maybe you don't have a lot of time or you're just not comfortable getting in front of the camera. I'm going to be taking a look at Syllaby's new Avatar 2 feature that was recently just re-released. This allows you to create an AI twin and use that in your marketing. They also have some stock avatars that you can use in case you don't want to have your likeness in a video. You can head over to syllabi.io to sign up. They do have a 7-day free trial. I'll drop a link in the description. Of course, I'll get a little bit of money from that, but I want to make sure you have access to the tools, and I want to create more videos like this, so your support would be much appreciated. I logged into my Syllabi account. You can do other things like do text to scene, create AI clips, do faceless videos like storytelling, where it'll generate images or videos for you. You can create B-roll. And for our realtors out there, you can use the URL to video, or if you have a website, you can pull in all the content from your website and create great videos that'll help promote your business. There are the tools like bulk generation, scheduling your videos to go out on social media because that can be connected. There's a storyboard feature that allows you to create your videos using a storyboard and planning things out. But what we're looking at today is the Avatar 2.0 feature. We'll click Create Now. We'll need to select an avatar and write or generate a script. You can use our AI tool to generate one. Pick a voiceover. I already have mine recorded. Then we can optionally add B-roll. Let's see how this does. Let's generate from a script. And then I'm going to copy a script that I have from my book, The ABCs of the Customer Journey, A Beginner's Guide to Automation, Branding, and Customer Service. A lot of what's in there is about email marketing. So my script is going to talk about email marketing and offers, whether it's percent or dollar amount off, which one works better. And I encourage people to split test that. In other words, test one version against another. You can generate ideas using AI. You can use an audio transcript after you record your own voice. I have a couple of my own avatars. I know this one looks silly. This is one I created yesterday by simply uploading an image, and then I trained my voice. Then there are the system avatars here. Let's go ahead and paste my script. And then I have my audio or my voice chosen, and it tells me how long this video might be. It's going to be about 1 minute and 23 seconds. And we are going to turn on add B-roll, and I want this to be in portrait mode for Instagram stories as well as Facebook and TikTok. We'll click continue, and we get dropped into sort of a preview for what's going to be created. It's not created yet, but what it is doing is it is getting the B-roll, and we'll let that render. While we do that, we can look at the avatar we chose, the voice we chose, the subtitle. Right now it is on Lato. Let's change that to something else. Let's change it to Anton. I think that is a little bit just a little bit more professional. And then my highlight color is green. I'm going to keep that, and then we have it fade as far as the animation. We know our ratio is 9:16, and then this is where the B-roll settings will be once that comes in. Let's go ahead and wait for the B-roll to generate, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We have a couple of B-rolls that were generated. The first one is eyeglasses. I do start to talk about eyeglasses in regards to the type of product used in my example for a discount. It's in regards to a client that I was working with that sold glasses. I don't like how it's starting out with the B-roll, but let's go ahead and add that to the end of this first clip, which Syllabi broke this up into different clips. Again, glasses in the middle, that's fine. You can also go in and update, edit, or even completely change the script here, or the description for what type of image you want, and it'll generate that. It only costs 1 credit. It's pretty affordable to generate these B-rolls. This is another one in regards to split testing. So this one's okay. I think we'll leave that one there. And then here is $10 off versus 10% off for a discount, and that is in the middle. I do want to keep the end for me signing off and saying, hey, what do you want to do with split testing? Do you need help? Let's keep this as is. We can generate the voiceover. That's 1 credit. Let's go ahead and do that.
Stop guessing and start split testing. Test one version versus the other, then pick
Awesome.
the winner. Most email platforms have this functionality. Your audience will tell you exactly.
Sounds good. All right. So what we can do now is generate the voiceover for all of these and just make sure that we're doing it correctly.
People love discounts, don't they? When it comes to email
Sounds
marketing,
pretty
how do you
good.
ever wonder if a percentage discount beats a dollar off coupon in your subject lines?
All right. And we are doing pretty well. Generate this one.
But when I worked with a high-end eyeglasses brand, a 10% discount completely crushed a $10 off offer. Why? Because 10% off a $250 pair of frames.
Okay, let's go ahead and make sure they're all rendered here.
Of course, the best result would depend on what you are selling. Maybe a lower priced item will warrant a dollar discount.
All right. Now we can generate our video. It'll cost us 396 credits. Let's click generate. Once this is generated, we can come back and take a look at the final result. All right, the render is ready. Took about 5 minutes, maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Not bad. Let's go ahead and rename this to email split testing. All right, now we have that. So we know where it is in our library. We have the ability to publish it on social media, share the link, and then we can look at our video details here. We can edit this further, open it in Studio. We could do that in a moment, but let's go ahead and preview this. I'm going to go ahead and click play.
People love discounts, don't they? When it comes to email marketing, how you ever wonder if a percentage discount beats a dollar off coupon in your subject lines? I used to think dollar savings always won because of the higher perceived value. But when I worked with a high-end eyeglasses brand, a 10% discount completely crushed a $10.
Okay, sounds really great. Visuals are great. Avatar is great, but did you notice my dog hairs on my shirt? Probably need to upload a new avatar. I don't know if I want to use this one, but then again, it might get some comments, right? I definitely should have taken a look at myself in the picture to make sure I didn't have my German Shepherd's dog hair all over the place, but I'm happy with it. Let's play a little bit further.
Off offer. Why? Because 10% off a $250 pair of frames meant $25 in actual savings. Of course, the best result would depend on what you are selling. Maybe a lower priced item will warrant a dollar discount rather than a percentage.
I'm happy with this. Let's take a look at what we can edit. I'm going to click edit video. From here, we can go back and make some edits, remove the B-roll, and change some things here, change the voice subtitle, and let me go back. And we're going to open this in the studio. We can continue to studio here. And from here, we have full editing capabilities. We can shorten and cut, remove and add B-roll, and do some more options, change the captions again, and edit the captions. We can add audio if we want to. We can add music and thumbnails for YouTube if we wanted to. And then there's effects, video effects, glitch, rain, VHS. Those are some of the things in here. Let me go back, and I'm not going to save that. I'm just going to leave and back to my video and all the dog hair on my black shirt. That was my fault, by the way. It's not Syllaby. I think this tool is really good, especially if you're looking to get more volume out there when it comes to video, or maybe you don't feel comfortable on camera. Maybe you can use one of the stock avatars. I encourage you to check out Syllaby. Again, I'll drop a link in the description. Get your 7-day free trial. It is pretty affordable. I think that you'll enjoy using it. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you're interested in learning more how to use AI tools, maybe how to learn email marketing, let me know about some content ideas. I'll create more videos. Or if you need help, work with me directly. I'll also have a link for that in the description. Until next time, make sure you're using email marketing and you're using AI to help you with your business or your personal efforts.